Rahul, just give me a minute and a half to make my point. First of all, this article has been written by a gentleman called Karandeep Singh. He is the same author who in September of 2021 wrote an article saying that the number of COVID deaths in India is upward of 3 million, which is more than 30 lakhs. He was way off the target, and New York Times had featured him very prominently. I completely agree with Smita Prakash when she says that New York Times is partisan, and on hot button political issues, they needlessly meddle India's affair and take a very colored view of the situation on hand. As far as this particular article is concerned, and again, Smita Prakash made a very pertinent point about the lack of journalistic rigor. Let me just give you two data points which will tell you how bogus and perhaps a motivated an article it was. The enrollment in Delhi government schools has actually gone down, contrary to the claims of the Delhi government that students are moving from private schools to government. So the author parroted the Delhi government's version. The second point, and this will be borne out by the class 10th results, where Delhi does not even feature in the top 10. It has actually slipped to 14th and 15th rank. So if Dr. Raman was asking whether Delhi's education model needs to be questioned, then of course it needs to be questioned. And Sisodia, apart from being the best education minister in the country, in the world, he's perhaps far worse because Delhi's education matrix fares poorly than even Pondicherry. Equal comparison, it's a small union territory with 40 SM seats in the assembly. They fare far worse than Pondicherry, and I'm quoting Pondicherry because it is closer to Dr. Sumanthi Raman. He can go and check it out himself. Now, let me come to the excise policy issue, the reason why Sisodia and several other officers in the excise department have been raided. I have a simple question to ask, and nobody in the Aam Aadmi Party has answered this all day long. If this policy was so great, if it was so kosher, if it was so clean, then why did you rush to overturn this policy the moment an inquiry was ordered? That is the question that the Aam Aadmi Party needs to answer.